Hello you guys, welcome to Talisha's Kitchen, and I want to show you another way to make some fried chicken. So you know with fried chicken, we like that crispy, that batter look, and then you have to soak it in this, soak it in that, dip it in some eggs, and dip it in that. But today I am going to show you another way. But first I want to start off with making some buttermilk. Most people don't have buttermilk on hand, but that's okay. Every cup of milk, let's put a cup of milk in here because I only want to need a cup of milk for that. So I'm going to put a cup of milk in here. So every cup of milk, you're going to put 1 teaspoon of vinegar. So this is just 1 cup. You're going to sit this to the side. And it's going to call, hold on. I think it's called churning, or whatever. But at least let this sit 15, 20 minutes. And you can see how it's going to be bubble. And it's going to look like thick. It's going to get real thick like buttermilk. So we're going to sit this to the side. And let's go ahead and season our chicken. I usually just leave y'all the link below with seasoning chicken, but since I'm doing a couple extra different steps, I'm just going to show you everything of the seasonings that I do. Now, you can season this chicken with your taste, but it's 2 things that we have to put on there, and we'll get to those. So first, I always go in with my Sazon, 1 packet. Some Mrs. Dash. You can use the original, whatever kind of Mrs. Dash you want. I just happen to have some original on hand. Some black pepper. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Now, like I said, you can use whatever seasons you want to use. That's up to you. A little bit of adobe. Some seasoning salt. Mild chili powder. People don't know mild chili powder go good on a lot of meats. Yes, I do add a little bit of Old Bay. Some smoked paprika. I gotta get me some more of this. I'm almost out. Just a little bit of Cajun seasoning, just to give it a little spice. Some Slap Your Mama. You know, we always put a little mustard on it, just a sprinkle of mustard. New ingredient, we're going to add hot sauce. I have a menu, I have something on my channel that's I called it bar style wings, because when you go in a bar, a lot of those places, they don't have batter, so they just don't season the meat, just put hot sauce on it, and it gives us a good texture. So you can still use this with seasoning salt, but the reason why they don't use it with the seasoning salt, because you're not having nothing cold in, so it's like the seasonings fry, so that's why they do that. But since we're gonna have a coat, and it's okay, get you any kind of hot sauce. Just pour, I said it's like 2 tablespoons of hot. So let's go ahead and mix this all together. Get us a good mixture. Make sure everything is coated. I haven't seen people add pickle juice. I wanted to try that. I actually do got some pickle juice, but I'm not gonna try it on this. I'm gonna try it without a tutorial, then come back and tell you if I like it. You'll be surprised what you can put on chicken wings. It's okay to step out the box and be normal. So look, these are nicely coated. So let me let this sit. We're just waiting on the buttermilk, and then we're gonna come back with our other ingredient. I think I forgot to tell you with the buttermilk, when you put it in here, stir it and just let it sit for 5 minutes. That's all it needs. So once you put the 1 tablespoon in here, because I didn't want to leave that part out, let it sit for 5 minutes, then it's going to be ready. Okay, you guys, the buttermilk has thickened up. It has set for 5 minutes. You can let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Let's look at it. So you can see it's thick buttermilk. So you're gonna pour this on there. If you don't have that many chicken wings. A cup should be enough to cover them. Now, you know when you doing some good fried chicken, eggs. So you have your buttermilk batter, you have the wings, then you have the buttermilk batter, then you have the egg batter, then you have the flour batter. So it's like dip, 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 then pre-dip and back dip again. But you don't have to do all that. All you have to do is season it how I just said it. Put the buttermilk in there, and we just want to add some eggs. I'm going to add 3 eggs in here because usually you want to make sure enough egg yolk is coated. So I'm just going to use 3 on the safe side. Actually, this is 2 pounds of chicken wings. Yeah, so this is 2 pounds of chicken wings. I am going to add 3 eggs. Now I'm going to do 4 just to be on the safe side for sometimes. So let me get my gloves. I don't have to worry about your hands doing all those steps. Like, who in the hell got time to do all that? So we just trying to make this something quick and easy. And remind you, you just want the buttermilk enough to, to coat it. You don't have to put add a lot of the buttermilk in there. And most people, they'll whip the eggs up and then pour it in there, but it's okay. I want to make sure it's all done. You can do it that way. You don't have to just put them in here if you don't want to. But you just want to make sure it's all mixed up. Make sure the eggs are all broken down. This is all mixed up. Hold on. This is how the chicken looks, y'all. And what we're gonna do is cover this. And put this in the refrigerator. And we'll be back to fry these. I have a deep fryer, so we're gonna use that. So we're gonna let this sit in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Even if you do this, you can let this sit overnight. It don't matter. But if you just ready to eat it, at least 30 minutes. So we'll be back. I have no idea why it's a spot right here. Like, I don't know what's going on, but the show must continue. I have been having this sit in for, actually I had this in longer than 30 minutes, but the least you have to do is 30 minutes. My fryer going on. I got some flour. Some people season their flours. I didn't do this one, but it's nothing wrong with seasoning the flour. So I just want 4 wings. It's just me about to eat. So you let it drain off. Really shake this up. 65. Let me move some of this. Some people will still dip it in there, but I don't. That's the part of you doing it the way I just showed you. Drip it off. Go ahead and drop those babies. And when we come back, I'll show you what they look like. I don't know what happened to the other end of the video. I think my camera had cut off. But as you can see how the chicken look, y'all, it turned out very good, very crispy, just how we like it. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And let me know if you use these steps. If you liked it, just let me know. And sorry for the end part. You know, sometimes our camera's phone cut off. That's just it. But y'all got the picture. Y'all seen how the chicken look at the end. Thank you for watching with another edition of Cooking with Talicia's Kitchen.